Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, December 13th, 2012. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, health department and clinics across the state are offering free flu shots. Governor Haslam says administering Medicaid expansion may be a tougher decision than health care exchanges. And the Tullahoma Police Department has a new way to communicate with citizens in case of emergencies. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
The holiday season is upon us, and for all of your banking needs, look no further than Citizens Tri-County Bank.
All of us at Citizens Tri-County Bank want to wish you and your families a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do,
Everyday miracles at Life Care Centers of America.
Welcome back. Tennessee's county health department clinics are now offering flu vaccine free to people of all ages. Seasonal influenza is now widespread in Tennessee. The Department of Health urges everyone who has not yet received a flu vaccine to get one now to help protect themselves and those around them from the flu. The Tennessee Department of Health operates health clinics in 89 of Tennessee's 95 counties. Flu vaccine will be provided to both adults and children at no cost to patients until all doses are administered. Flu vaccine supplies and plans to offer vaccines will vary from county to county, so individuals are urged to contact their local county health department for information. TDH and the Center for Disease Control and Prevention recommend annual flu vaccines for everyone over the age of 6 months. CDC said this week that this year's flu vaccine is a good match for the flu strains currently circulating in the U.S. and cautioned that the most common strain of influenza now circulating tends to cause more severe illness, particularly among the elderly. Seasonal flu activity is now highest in the southeastern and south central United States, including Tennessee. The flu vaccine is especially important for people at high risk for serious illness or death from influenza, such as the elderly, pregnant women, and young children, as well as healthcare workers and family and friends of anyone at high risk. Expectant mothers should be vaccinated during pregnancy to protect themselves and pass protection on to their unborn babies.
Members of Tennessee's congressional delegation say they support fellow GOP Governor Bill Haslam's decision to opt out of state-managed health insurance exchange. Haslam says the lack of federal planning of the exchange is, quote, scary. Last month, the former Knoxville mayor suggested the state could do a better job of managing the component of the Affordable Health Care Act. But Tea Party activists and state Republican lawmakers opposed a state-controlled exchange. 4th District Congressman Scott Desjardins says the exchanges will be a, quote, logistical nightmare. Senators Lamar Alexander and Bob Corker also agree with Haslam's decision to let federal bureaucrats run the program. Earlier this week, in a speech before the Nashville Rotary Club, Governor Haslam said that the decision on administering Medicaid expansion might be tougher than the health exchange question. Let's watch this video from our friends at tnreports.com.
We now face really what's a bigger, the exchange decision, while it was, debated about back and forth, I think appropriately so. The expansion decision is a bigger and potentially, to be honest with you, a lot more difficult decision. The reasons to do it would be the federal government is going to, like the first 2 years, they pay 100% of the cost. Right now, by the way, on Medicaid, we pay 1/3 and they pay 2/3. More people are covered, they're paying most of it. That's one reason. The second reason is hospitals around, and there's a lot of, obviously, healthcare industry in this state. Hospitals are losing, long story, but made it real short, losing what's called a disproportionate share payment. That's what they get for taking care of indigent folks. And that payment is going away in relationship to when the new healthcare plan came. So those people are now going to be covered by the new healthcare plan, so we're going to take away your disproportionate share payment. But then now all of a sudden states have the option to not expand, so hospitals could potentially be caught. And so you might think about in terms of the big hospital chains that are around here, but it's also a huge issue. If you're a small rural hospital, to be honest with you, you're probably just on the borderline of making it or not. If you've got a 110-bed hospital in one of our rural counties, and we have a lot of those that provide the primary medical care. Those are the reasons you'd say, well, it's a no-brainer. They're paying for it. You're going to cover more people. It'll help hospitals. Oh, by the way, healthcare is a big industry in Tennessee. It's a no-brainer. Expand. Those are reasons to do it. The reasons not to do it are this. Ultimately, we have to have a different way to address Medicaid or TennCare. If y'all remember back when Governor Bredesen was in, he made a hard cut to the budgets of TennCare by basically cutting, I think it was like about 150,000 people off the rolls. He did that after trying a lot of different other angles to pursue. But at that point in time, TennCare had gotten to be 33% of the state's budget, okay? And it was, in his words, it was eating up every new dollar that we got. So he made those adjustments, and it went down to being about 23, 24% of the budget, somewhere, I don't remember exactly, but to be a much more manageable number. Now, it's climbed back up to be 26 or 27%, and it's real easy to see what happens. As healthcare costs go up close to double digits every year, and your revenues come in only at about a 2 or 3% jump, it doesn't work. And so TennCare/Medicaid gets to be a bigger and bigger part of your budget. This year, of our new dollars, not of the new dollars that were preliminary projected, we don't know exactly, but we're projecting for next year, TennCare is going to eat up almost all of those before we give anybody a raise, before we do anything different with higher ed, before we do anything different to help take care of children in our system, before we address overcrowded prisons. It's eating up every dollar we have.
We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
On Christmas, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. He is the ultimate gift, our Savior. We wish that everybody would have a blessed day and enjoy His love and peace. Yep.
We thank you for your continued support, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and God bless. And they saw a star.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Police Department has a new way to communicate with citizens in case of emergency. Chief Paul Blackwell tells us more.
For the next couple of minutes, I'd like to talk to you about a new program that the police department and the fire department are supporting, and that's called Nixle. Nixle is a free service provided to the law enforcement that allows them to get messages out to the community about major events in a timely fashion. What we'd like to do with Nixle is get as many people in the community signed up on it, either through text messaging or email service, so that if we have a major event in town, the police department or the fire department can send out instructions as to alternate routes, if we need help from the community, any other thing that might be, we feel, necessary to get out to the community rapidly and quickly. As I said, Nixle is free. All you have to do, there's two methods to sign up. You can go online to Nixle, that's NIXLE.com, find the icon that says sign up, and it'll take you through a series of questions and then give you the opportunity to select which features you want. Those features could be email notification, text message notification. Then it'll provide you a list of agencies that already are using Nixle, and you can select which ones you want notifications from. So it could be the Tullahoma Police Department, Coffee County Emergency Management Agency, and then some other agencies in the area. The other method to sign up, which is very easy, is using your cell phone that is text capable, typing in the numbers 888-777, and then in the text narrative space enter the zip code of 37388, and that will automatically sign you up for just text messaging for anything that is put out by a 37388 agency, which would be primarily the Tullahoma Police Department. We want to encourage everybody, at least one member of every household, to sign up on this. The last thing we want is for someone to become injured or get caught up in some type of situation because they did not know. And we're going to use this sparingly. We're not going to inundate you with text messages. It's going to be used primarily for major incidents. It could be a major fire scene, a major train derailment, a major police incident, Amber Alert, and it could be used also for some school notifications. As you recall, a couple years ago, we had to let school out about 1 o'clock in the afternoon because of severe weather, and that created a backlog of traffic issues, school crossing guards, people not knowing it was a school zone, so we were having just all types of issues. A program like this would have allowed us to get the word out that schools are shutting down, take precautions to go get your student because it's going to be a traffic jam. So Nixle is that free service that everybody should sign up on. So again, nixle.com or on your cell phone 888-777 and then enter the zip code of 37388. Thank you.
If you plan to help the Tullahoma Fire Department with their Toys for Tots program this year, you need to do so as soon as possible. This year's fundraising effort is lagging far behind what is needed to meet the demands and the needs of Tullahoma's underprivileged children. Fire Chief Richard Chasteen brings us up to date on the progress of this year's efforts.
I'd like to remind you that it's Toys for Tots time in Tullahoma, and I encourage you, if you've been thinking about supporting this program, now's the time. December the 15th is a deadline. If you'd like to make a donation, a monetary donation, you can drop it by Fire Station number 1, or you can mail your donation to P.O. Box 807, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Make your check out to Toys for Tots. The Tullahoma Fire Department partners with the United States Marine Corps Toys for Tots program. We really appreciate the support of the Tullahoma citizens, and we've got over 500 children this year that need a little extra help. So I encourage you to get involved with this program.
Stay tuned. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after this.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From our family to your family. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Trust, honesty, integrity. These qualities make Woodard's Diamond Showroom your premier shopping destination for fine jewelry. Whether you indulge yourself with our exclusive jewelry designs or are looking to give diamonds or gold jewelry as a gift, you will feel confident knowing you have made the right choice. For brilliance you deserve, visit Woodard's inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma, your exclusive master IJO jeweler.
It's nice to see familiar faces while enjoying great Sears low prices at your locally owned and operated Sears hometown store in Tullahoma and Shelbyville. Mike and his crew are a premier dealer where you'll find great Sears quality and availability at the lowest prices guaranteed. Featuring Craftsman tools with Sears' famous lifetime warranty, Craftsman lawn and garden equipment, 10 major appliance brands featuring Kenmore, Electrolux and Whirlpool, Sealy bedding, Kenmore and Dyson vacuums, Nordic Track and Soul Fitness equipment. And if it's not on our shelves, it's available online at Sears.com with free shipping to either location. Sears Hometown Store in Tullahoma and Shelbyville. We're right in your neighborhood.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Welcome back. The staff and residents of Morning Point Assisted Living Center celebrated Wednesday's date, which was 12-12-12, with their rendition of the Christmas song, The 12 Days of Christmas. Let's watch.
It is the 12th day of the 12th month of the 12th year, and at exactly 12 minutes after 12, we're going to sing the 12 Days of Christmas.
This will be fun.
Will you lead us?
Well, we'll try.
Okay, well, it's 12:11, so I'm going to point to you right at 12:12. We have 1 minute, and everybody's going to join us.
Me.
No, it's not all about you.
Okay.
That's better. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
We should have practiced. On the 5th day of Christmas, my
true love gave to me now is 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 boys a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Merry Christmas!
Tullahoma held their annual Old Town Christmas Stroll Tuesday night. John Gray brings us this performance by the Middle Tennessee Recorder Society at the First Christian Church.
And this is the Old Town Stroll at the First Christian Church in downtown Tullahoma, where the Recorder Group will be played.
And more Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
Jay Gregory invites you to spend part of your holiday season in Bell Buckle this year. The merchants at Southern Charm make gift buying easy, offering Jay Jordan's quality clothing and other designer fashions, pad rags, silly cow chocolate, shabby chic homemade distressed furniture, antiques, jellies, jams, and a gourmet food line from the world-famous Bell Buckle Cafe. And speaking of the Bell Buckle Cafe, make sure you stop by and enjoy some of Tennessee's best home-style cooking. If over some pork or a great dessert, you think of your upcoming event, go see Martha at the Bell Buckle Banquet and Recital Hall. Wedding, banquet, company party, business meeting, or just a group of friends getting together to have some fun. Martha can help you set a menu, decide on decorations, and ensure your event is successfully delivered in a big town way with small town charm. Jay Gregory has given you an invitation, so visit Southern Charm, the Bell Buckle Cafe, and the Bell Buckle Banquet Hall this holiday season. Visit Bell Buckle. Give yourself a gift.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
This is J.D. Oliver here at the Smokehouse on Monteagle Mountain. My sisters Betsy, Nancy, and I'd like to thank you for supporting our family business for over 50 years.
Hello, this is Stella Parton, and I am standing here right in the middle of Jim Oliver's Smokehouse restaurant. But you need to come in here. We just got through doing a show. We also have a music scene going on here, and I want to invite you to come down because it is your mountain destination. Music on the Mountain in Monteagle, Tennessee.
My name's Betsy Oliver. I'm the kitchen manager here. We serve a lot of ribs and barbecue and fried chicken.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer, and I just want to let everybody know to stop in at the Smokehouse if you're ever on your way to Chattanooga or Nashville. They not only have a great gift shop, awesome food, great entertainment on Saturday nights, but beautiful cabins to stay in. Check it out.
Make the Smokehouse your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 84 lodge rooms and 20 timber frame log cabins. Look around our trading posts and eat in our delicious restaurant. Enjoy music on the mountain every Saturday night featuring the best of Nashville. Our family hopes to see you this year at Jim Oliver Smokehouse.
Welcome back. The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is Shiloh. Shiloh is a husky mix who's approximately 2 years old, and he's had some vaccinations. He gets along well with other dogs and children, but does not get along well with cats. Shiloh will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Unitarian Universalist Church. Microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $10 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. State law also requires a $25 deposit, refundable upon proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
And the Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Buddy. Buddy is a collie mix with blue and white markings. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. The hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at Post Office Box 252, Manchester 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Coach Dale Alsop's young Tullahoma Lady Wildcat squad is still learning the fine art of protecting a lead late in the game, and it came back to bite them yet again Tuesday night when visiting Coffee County rallied in the fourth quarter to snatch a 39-36 win. Tullahoma had leads of 5 points at the end of the first two quarters and carried a 4-point lead into the fourth quarter before seeing Coach David Muckle's Lady Raiders rally for a 14-7 advantage down the stretch. While the Lady Cats have let late leads slip away at many times this season, the glass half full view is that it has been several years since the Tullahoma girls team had the late lead in a game in so many games so far this season. This year's 5-5 record to start the season is the best in many years. Katie Lett had 9 points to lead Tullahoma, and Kayla Bland scored 7. Aaron Lane and and Kentoria Alexander had 6 apiece. Anastasia Wellington scored 4, and Deja Morris and Ashlyn McDonald contributed 2 points each. For the Lady Raiders, Katie Reed led all scorers with 12 points. Helena Lusk and Jenny Claiborne each had 10. Tiger Fenton scored 6, and Missy Jones added 2 points. Tullahoma travels to Smyrna Friday for another non-district game. Smyrna beat the Lady Cats by 8 on November 27th, but it was a 1-point game going into the 4th period.
After a slow start to the season, the Tullahoma Wildcats won their second straight game Tuesday night, a 55-41 non-district victory over visiting Coffee County. Markiel Hickerson scored 9 of his game-high 19 in the first period to help the Cats out to a lead they would nurse the rest of the night. Van Williams chipped in with 12 points, and Tyler Fishback had 10 in first-year coach Tim Barendorf's balanced attack. Justin Hill scored 6, and Dre Braston came off the bench with 5, all in the 4th quarter when the Wildcats finally salted the game away. Joseph London scored a pair, and Dalton Cox added 1. Lance Chrisman was the top scorer for the Red Raiders with 14, followed by Lucas Chrisman with 11. Anthony Jackson scored 8, Addison Carter 4, Luke Elam 3, and Brock Ivy Bodeman scored 1. The Cats carry a 3-7 record into Smyrna for another non-district till Friday night, with the Red Raiders record now stands at 3-6 for the season. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Are you looking for a new car dealer that offers no games, no gimmicks, no hassles? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Keith Barnett here today with my nephew Clay to tell you about the all-new 2012 Kia Optima. Yours today for $21,995 after rebates and incentives. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. No games, no gimmicks, no hassles. My question is, tell them, Clay.
Why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1931 at 67 degrees. The record low was in 1962 at -6 degrees. The average high on this day is 51, and the average low is 31. For tonight, look for clear weather with a low of around 31. Partly cloudy weather in the forecast for Friday with a high of 59 and a low of 43. And cloudy weather expected for Saturday with a high of 60 and a low of 54.
Welcome back, Sunshine, Jim.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a nice weekend. That is our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.